Hey, I want to say congratulations on your VA loan. Now is when our relationship truly starts. I know it kind of sounds odd because you just went through and closed, but it's very important that I tell you a few things that are going to happen next. So your lender's been identified and your loan's basically been set up with them, but immediately we live in open counties. So that information that you just bought a house, you're a veteran, your name, that personal information is out there, so anyone can utilize that for their benefit. So you'll start getting things pretty much immediately. I've had people within the first few days, first few weeks, definitely start getting stuff in the mail, phone calls, other things to go through and say, hey, VA's messed up. There's a great opportunity for you to get a lower rate. Different things are going on. 99.9% of them are just gimmicks or phishing, basically. They send out thousands of those trying to get people to go through and respond. Always contact us. 9 times out of 10, like I said, I'm going to tell you, absolutely don't want to do anything, but they're going to call them IRLs, interest rate reduction refinance loans, or streamlines. They'll go through and say, hey, there's a, this has happened, they've messed up, they owe you extra money. Just always be self-aware of that if it's too good to be true, it's not true. I've had people add, up to $10,000, $15,000 on top of their existing loan to go through to save $100 a month. Doing something like that really doesn't make sense, especially when you come back and you're not going to live there for the duration or anything else. And they'll make it attractive, of course, saying there's no appraisal, it's brand new, Obama or Trump, enacted this. Those aren't true either. And they're typically fly-by-night companies where if you look them up and do research on them and ask what their previous name was, you'll find out all the negativity with that. So I don't want to scare you with this, but I just want you to realize that when something like that happens, pick up the phone, call us. We'll tell you if it's legit, if it's not, what it is. The next thing, the bank that you currently have right now will start soliciting you to do certain things, like life insurance. Don't ever go to a bank to get life insurance. If you want life insurance, go to your insurance company, say I'd like to get term life insurance that would pay off my loan if something happened. Don't ever do it through the bank. The bank's designed for their victory, not for yours. If anything, God forbid, ever happens to you, you want your house, of course, to be paid off. You also want that excess money to go back to your spouse or anyone else that you wish it to. You don't, typically those insurance policies will just pay off the loan. So as you're paying it down over time, it's decreasing. So getting a term policy is obviously a better scenario. One other thing the bank will go through and solicit to you is bi-monthly payments. Hey, you can pay your loan off in 3, 4, 5 years quicker if you do this, this, and this. I highly recommend against those. What you end up doing is paying a payment every 2 weeks, and I have an extra video if you ever want to request that goes more in depth on that. But it's definitely to their benefit, not to yours. If you want to accelerate your loan, do it yourself. Just pay a little extra money each every month. But dividing it out and doing it in their terms benefits them. When you make extra payments like that, there's more likely to have accidents, a late, or anything else to go through. But definitely seek that video from us. And utilize us. Even if we don't ever do another transaction, you're great in your house. If you ever have questions, call my office. I've created a team around this that's here to help you from now into the future. So always know anyone else that needs help, any other veterans or anyone else out there, send them our way. We'd love to help them. So any other questions, talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.